Sitaram, everyone. Sitaram, everyone. Jai Jai Sitaram. The President of the NCIC and executive members of the NCIC, thank you for your very kind invitation. The senators and MPs who are with us in the audience, and many councillors, and all you distinguished persons who have showed up here tonight, I'm very happy to join you for a very delightful evening. Once again, I am deeply honored to join all of you here tonight. I know that the theme for this year's celebration is Dharti Mata, or Mother Earth. And I want to congratulate the new president of the NCIC for choosing this theme, because it has a direct link to observance of this very beautiful and inspirational Holy Festival of Lights, and its reflection of the times we now live in. Indeed, the NCIC has always hit the mark regarding the Nagar themes. This year, the NCIC has its new president. Let us welcome the new president, Senator Derup Timal. I extend my heartiest congratulations to you, Honorable Senator, and my best wishes to you during your duties. I'm certain that you will do a tremendous job. And I say that because this is your first under your management. And look at the grand show tonight. Let's give it up for new president together with his team here at the NCIC. I also want to take the opportunity to extend my earnest thanks to outgoing President Pandit Sharma for his long-standing, unwavering devotion to the work of the NCIC during the years he served as president. Pandit Sharma, you have genuinely shaped the NCIC and East Indian culture, thus leaving a legacy that will redound for generations. Your tremendous contributions and leadership took the NCIC from very humble beginnings and into the mainstream of our national culture. Your thematic presentations refreshingly exceeded the entertainment cliches of the East Indian and Hindu cultural traditions. Beyond this, Pandit Sharma, like former president of the NCIC, Hans Hanuman Singh, you ensured that Diwali and Indian culture were represented with unflagging confidence to mark its distinctive identity in our nation's cultural sphere. You have promoted Indian culture and Hinduism in so many confident ways that Diwali has now become a proud part of our national identity. The pioneering vision of Dr. Sharma and the NCIC teams over the years have surpassed the expectations of hundreds of thousands who would have seen the annual thematic presentations over time. The achievements are even more spectacular when we consider that the NCIC is an organization managed purely voluntarily. Let's take note of that. Totally voluntary management. Again, we congratulate them. So, as we thank the outgoing president for his extraordinary vision, love, and patriotism, we welcome incumbent President, Senator, and we have great hopes in you as well to continue that legacy on the way forward. At the same time, while you do voluntary work, it is my very respectful view that the state must play a greater role in developing and sustaining an enhanced cultural environment across the board, including the very successful ones like this Divali Nagar. There is a gap between the different cultural streams regarding understanding, respecting, and participating. And I say we must work harder to close these gaps. I give you the assurance tonight that all cultural entities will be taken care of under the government I will next lead in Trinidad and Tobago. We will support all cultural work. We did it before in every sphere of culture. The government I led contributed in every dimension. And this is in recognition of the fact that our diverse, beautiful, and inspiring culture remains the foundation of our social stability and the promise of our future progress. So when we return to government, we'll ensure that both Ram Leela and Diwali, I mentioned it last year, Senator, Ram Leela and Diwali are marketed as tourism products and attractions on the international stage. This we can make happen together with the help of the NCIC and other groups. As I said earlier, your theme this year, Mother Earth and Her Mater, is genuinely a relevant one. Right now, we are experiencing the unpredictable effects of climate change around the world, as here in TNT. Across the globe, countries are involved in armed conflicts and outright wars. In our own beloved nation, we face annual devastation from unpredictable weather, whether it be flooding or whether it be drought. Floods are alternating with severe hot spells regularly. And of course, there is brutal and unprecedented violent crime, where citizens are living in constant despair and terror. It is not unlike the ancient times described in the Holy Ramayana, which depicts the battle between the forces of good in the form of Lord Rama and his devoted apostles against all the forces of evil. The holy text tells us, the Ramayana tells us, that when the persecution of the people had become untenable, it was Dharti Ma, Mother Earth, who took the form of a cow and approached the divine, seeking his intervention. And he then took birth as Ram to remove the unrighteousness that was prevalent. Today, Mother Earth is again under stress. The actions of so many are destroying her. She's in a real way beginning to react. We are seeing the manifestations of her distress, as I said, in excess heat, in flooding, in earthquakes, fires, hurricanes, and other very formidable natural disasters. Despite all our technological advances, we are falling short in our capacity to cope with and control such disasters. The very Mother Earth from whom this human body has come is tired and upset with the way we have mistreated her. She is reacting. Many areas of her body that produce food are now like deserts. The water she provides is in short supply. And may I say, I find it very insensitive for Disalcot in the middle of the Diwali celebrations to go down on a lockdown and maintenance. You have 365 days, 52 weeks of the year, and you choose Diwali week to lock down and shut off the water. But continuing, I'm saying Mother Earth, parts of her that produce food are now deserts. The water she provides is in short supply. She's telling us that she is not happy with the lack of appreciation and gratitude we have for her, given that she has been the source and sustenance of our existence. I say we must be mindful of our unsustainable behaviors that are contributing to the suffering of our human civilization. We have become our worst enemies. Amidst this real threat of our very existence, we are too slow to put into place policies and strategies to change what could very well be a destiny of human destruction. We need to be mindful of our natural environment. We need to engage in a unity of mind and effort to protect us all from the destruction scientists have been warning us about. We must take responsibility for our future survival. Dharti Mata, according to the sacred scriptures, is the ultimate bringer of hope and restorer of health and goodness to the land and its people. As a goddess, she represents a maternal and supportive nature. She upholds and supports all things. She encompasses all things. She is patient and strong. She is tolerant of all. She brings and restores wealth, riches, water, and food. Our great Mother Earth, Dharti Mata, protects all people from danger, enables atonement, and restores happiness. She is the rejuvenator of all living forms and of the entire earth itself. And so I ask you and tell you, you must keep hope for that ultimate triumph of good over evil and restoration of prosperity, peace, and progress to our land once more. For Dharti Mata never gives up on the people and the land. And so as we go into Diwali celebrations, celebrating the triumph of light over darkness, of good over evil, of love over hate, and most important, of knowledge over ignorance. Light is a fantastic, amazing phenomenon. Nothing in our universe can exceed the speed of light. If tonight the sky is clear enough, I ask you when you step out to look up to the stars and know that the light you see from each one has traveled billions of miles over thousands of centuries to reach your vision. That tells us something very important. When light is allowed to shine, it is all-pervasive, and its powerful force illuminates everything in its path. We are all lights in our communities, in our families, and in our nation. We all have to find ways to use our light to make TNT a better place. There is no greater duty for persons in public life like me and others to use our lights to create hope and to repel negativity and hate. I know I have always, over many years, tried to shine a light on unfair treatment, to stand up for what is right, to promote unity, tolerance, and respect in our plural society. I have never promoted hate or intolerance, and I promise you I never will. We are all equal sons and daughters of this land, and the sun, that glorious luminary which rises in the east, shines for all of us, one nation under one flag. The legacy of light is a legacy of hope, of revealing things that need to be fixed, and of urging us into action. And so, as I close, I encourage all of you to probably go out on Diwali night, prepare your diyas, and then light up those diyas. Light them up for this Diwali. I wish you all a truly blessed Diwali. And there's one more thing I would ask Senator Timal and the NCIC to join with me. I had called for Anil Beam to be honored with one of our national awards. I make that call again tonight. And I ask the NCIC and other groups for us to put forward the names on the next occasion. And I promise you, if it is not done, we will make it happen when we form the next government. So, Shubh Diwali to all. This Diwali, let your lights shine. Light up those diyas, light them up bright so we can dispel the darkness. May your families and loved ones always be blessed by our great mother's compassion and goodness. Jai Dharti Mata, Jai Mother Lakshmi, and Shubh Diwali to you all, as I say, thank you very much. With the permission of Senator Timal, can I ask the MPs and senators to join us for a short moment on stage, as I thank you very much.
Jai Dharati Mata. Dhanyavad to you, Opposition Leader Kamla Persad Bissessar, and we ask you to stay on the stage as I invite the NCIC President, Senator on the Independent Bench, Derup Timal, and First Vice President Leanne Duki to the stage to make a presentation in your honor.